I manually do payroll taxes through QuickBooks. I filed them myself with the appropriate organization. For my W-2, W-3, QuickBooks gave me the option to e-file. I didn't pay anything, which I thought was weird. I went through the process and my filing screen says submitted on January 14th, 2026. I was to get an email confirmation stating the e-file was successful. I never received an email confirmation. When I call QuickBooks, they say that they were filed and are in the queue for the IRS, but I still don't trust that it's done because I have no proof except my screen saying submitted. What would the penalty with the IRS be if they actually did not submit my e-file, therefore they are late? What would be the problem if I filed them through Track 1099? It would probably duplicate the wage and would cause issues. So they didn't say which QuickBooks payroll product they were using, and I do know that this year, so we use QuickBooks Desktop for all of our regular payroll that's processed on time and in through my other company, River Valley Accounting. And we had clients we sent in their W-2s around anywhere from January 16th through January 29th. And it did take a couple of weeks. Like I just cleared our last regular recurring payroll W-2 e-file confirmation a week ago, which is later than we've ever been waiting for the e-file to be successfully submitted to Social Security. The flow for W-2s is they get sent by the payroll software or through a service like Track 1099. They go to Social Security, and then once they're processed with Social Security, they then get sent to the IRS. So we usually can't get confirmation from the IRS that W-2s have been received or submitted until usually June at the earliest most years. So I just want to kind of clear that workflow up. And when W-2s get submitted through multiple sources, they do get added together as though they are standalone W-2s. But if I were to accidentally submit multiple times W-2s through the same source, they would only accept one of the filings, and all the rest of the filings would be rejected. So I'm not entirely, because I don't know what payroll software, I know that when the W-2s get, I know that when W-2s get e-filed through QuickBooks Desktop, the process goes, they're submitted, they wait in a queue, and then as the IRS or when Social Security is really busy accepting, it can sometimes take a little bit longer. This year, it took weeks rather than days or instantaneously being received. And I think just the way this question is worded, I really think that they use QuickBooks Desktop. I would not submit them through another source as long as you've got them submitted and they're waiting in the queue. The very very rarely does it not ever process. I have had it happen a couple of times where we later had to resubmit them, but as long as the W-2s get submitted, the the real penalty is with not getting W-2s to the employees on time. The penalty that you get from not having it submitted to Social Security or the IRS on time is a civil penalty, and it's based on the percentage of the tax. And it's normally not a penalty that gets issued until it's been years and other notices have gone unanswered. And then there's a question in the chat here. What does she mean run payroll manually from QBO? I know running manual payroll is through Excel sheets. They just say that they're running manual payroll through QuickBooks. I think QuickBooks Desktop does process manual payroll, and it processes after the fact. QuickBooks Desktop Payroll does a lot of things that no other payroll software has the capability of doing. So I think that's what they mean by saying that they're running manual payroll.